Paddy, we're here at another McKenna Cup launch, which means the start of a new season. Doesn't seem so long since the last one's over. How's things been in the off season?
I suppose everybody's sort of trying to recharge the batteries and think of what way they can improve. It's us as the coaching staff, or obviously the players as well. And then maybe at this stage of the year, you're just getting yourself. It's good to have actually a bit of a focus, to get things started off, and it's in the new year and. It leads you straight into the National League, so it's probably an important opportunity for a lot of players to put their hands up for the National League as well.
I'm sure you've used the club championship to scout a lot of new players.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, the net has been flung wide and far, although it's a small enough county, so there has been a lot of good talent and show in the club championship. So anybody that wants to play for Armagh, will get their opportunity, and then it's up to them after that.
Can you give us an update on the likes of Ben Creeley and Kieran Higgins, who are maybe ruled out with injury for much of last season?
Ben's doing really well, has come on a lot, developed a lot physically as well. Very, very good prospect. Probably most Armagh supporters only seen him in cameo roles last year. Kieran Higgins has just been dogged by injury, has been very unfortunate. Seems to be making progress in the right direction. Another man that's a lot of talent, another man who's very much dedicated, and he basically do everything that's asked of him, so we'll be hoping to have him back at some stage as well.
And news of a big appointment in Jim McCarry, who I think might have been gone by the time you come into the Armagh squad, but obviously a few of the boys would have played under him back in the early 90s.
Yeah, Jim's obviously a very passionate Armagh man. There's a lot of history there as well. Kieran himself and Dennis and would have played under Jim. I would have been just after that, but then I suppose that's reflected in the nice blend we have now, with youth being me and Jim being that a bit more of experienced head and the rest of them in the middle.
What was your thoughts on the draw tonight? Another, I suppose, a game with Downs, the one that probably jumps out for most people.
Yeah, well, I was chatting to Eamon Burns there briefly, and I suppose we're not maybe just competing at the level that we maybe were, down through the years. But both teams are built in, to work towards, like Ulster Championships. They obviously weren't too far off the mark last year. We obviously got a run, on the other hand, through the qualifiers. I'd say both teams are fairly evenly matched that on any given day, so that lends itself to a rivalry. And even though it's early stages of the year, I think there has been a little bit of spice brought back to, that sort of pairing. So we look forward to that. Same way we look forward to Derry, although it's we're going to have them in the league as well. So I don't know whether there'll be a bit of chess played in that game. And then we have Georgetown as well, so they're always very strong.
And just now, I suppose it's been a few months now since that dismal day in Croke Park. And how do you reflect on the season as a whole, though, apart from that match?
Well, I think you have to take every match if you're going to look at your season as a whole. It probably wasn't a great reflection of how our year had went to date. I think throughout that sort of run through the qualifiers, we'd built a lot of momentum, but then there's a fine sort of tipping scale where you're getting to a point where momentum is a positive for you, and then we probably had a lot of niggly injuries. Boys weren't probably training the run into that match, and if you're going to play Tyrone, who, with all due respect, are probably still a level or so ahead of us at the moment, and something that we have to try and get to, you want to be able to prepare for them solely, not get a 5-day turnaround. So when they blitzed us, we didn't really have enough in the legs to come back from that. Overall of the year, I think it was positive as far as from a group point of view. Individually and collectively, I think they've all improved. I think we've uncovered a few new players that you'd hope to see put their hand up in the McKenna Cup and push on and get a starting berth for the league, and then hopefully that'll put them in a better position, for the championship this year.